Savvy Geeks Podcast is a podcast where geeks link up to discuss upcoming sneaker releases, music, business tips, and more. If you've been rocking with me since episode 1, I appreciate you. And if you're new here, welcome.
On today's show, we're going to talk about the Air Jordan 1s, Retro High OGs, Wash Heritage. The release date is June 10, 2023. Retail price, $180. Now, I will say, these are good 5 pair. Not gonna lie, the gray is different. And that white goes hard, but the red tab, you know, if you into the tab thing, which I am sometimes, it's different. So it stands out. So this is a standout shoe.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I did not notice the red in the tongue until Musa just mentioned it. But for me, this ashy shoe is definitely a cop. I'm a person that likes to match on purpose, so these shoes would definitely go hard with my match on purpose style. If you are interested in guaranteeing your pair of Air Jordan Retro High OG Wash Heritage shoe, visit www.savvygeeks.com. Now, if you can get the shoe on your own for retail, go ahead, go do it. More power to you. But if you want to guarantee that you're going to get that shoe on hand on June 10th, minus the stress, visit www.savvygeeks.com. The shoe, my price will be $250. Again, you can get the shoe for $180 pre-tax price. But if you want to guarantee the shoe without the stress, mess, standing in line, I'm just kidding. People don't stand in line no more. But if you want to just guarantee the shoe, again, visit SavvyGeeks.com. My price is $250, and it will be guaranteed on hand June 10th, have in hand by noon. If you are not local to Atlanta, I will ship, and first-time customers, free shipping. Again, first-time customers, your shipping is on me. This week, Artist of the Week is Big Homie Snack. Fun fact, Big Homie Snack is the model that is on Savvy Geeks website. If you have not visited Savvy Geeks website yet, please go check it out. You don't have to buy anything. Just go visit it. I appreciate it.
What up, though? It's your boy, Big Homie Snack. This is my single, Buff Daddy, produced by super producer, The Real Mappa, on the Savvy Geeks podcast. Let's go.
Be a homie. Snack out.
My part, this be hard as hell.
Cartier glasses on, bitch, I'm Buff Daddy. Making hits back to back like Buff Daddy. Hoes can't resist me like a Krabby Patty. She want me to pull up, total drop the ass. Got some foreign shooters like the Mavericks. If he won't smoke, he can have it. I'm a ball hawk, I won't pass it. If her credit score good, I'ma smash it. Bitch, you ratchet as hell and you trashy. In that cheap wig, got you looking trashy. Big ass lashes, got your eyes baggy. No ass at all, got your pants saggy. I probably never grow up like Maggie. Bitches attracting me like a magnet. She got an apple, I got a magnet. To see if it's real, then I gotta smack it. And if it's real, then I gotta have it. Pippin' bitches like I am magic. The way I drip on the bitch, I be splashing. She gon' fuck with me, she know I ain't average. Show my bitches off like a pageant. Dog hatin' cause see it has been. Do something about it. If you're bad, then ain't gon' do shit, then stay mad then. Buff Daddy, 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 Buff Daddy. Cartier frames on a Buff Daddy. Make them old hits, then Puff Daddy. Stupid little bitch, I am your daddy. I'm a pimp ass nigga, I should have a caddy. Buff Daddy, 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 Buff Daddy. Cartier frames on a Buff Daddy. Make them old hits, then Puff Daddy. Stupid little bitch, I am your daddy. I'm a pimp ass nigga, I should have a caddy. All my sticks is genuine horn. These niggas softer than HBO porn. Got a bad bitch looking like Storm. I'm two-player, baby, I'm not your norm. I can tell you not a shooter by your form. This a Laker jersey they wore in a farm. I knock a nigga ass out, George Foreman. They sleep on a nigga, yeah, they snoring. I be on the road, baby, like I'm touring. Can't listen to these niggas cause they born. I get too fly, I be soaring. They say I make it rain, but I'm pouring. Put it to sleep, go home by the morning. I gotta get back to recording. Think think I'm a shoe plug. Too many Jordans, gotta pay to talk to me. I'm important. Too much swag for all white forces. All I see is green like a forest. You want my nuts on a test like Morris, but I ain't trying to listen to a story. That ain't my baby, you better call Maury. I'm the hardest side, I put that on Corey. Italian plug, I think his name Georgie. She wants some of my time, she can't afford me. Buff daddy, 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 buff daddy. Cartier frames on a buff daddy. Make him old hits, then puff daddy. Stupid little bitch, I am your daddy. I'm a pimp ass nigga, I should have a caddy. Buff daddy, 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 buff daddy. Cartier frames on a buff daddy. Make him old hits, then puff daddy. Stupid little bitch, I am your daddy. I'm a pimp ass nigga, I should have a caddy.
Buff Daddy, Buff Daddy, Buff Daddy. Hey, all right. That was Big Homie Snack. You know, you can catch him on all platforms. He's out, he's rocking, you know. So go ahead and listen to the brother. Listen to his new tracks and his old tracks. Go ahead and be a fan. You dig? So
I'm on Instagram promoting, you know, as your girl do. Follow Savvy Geeks if you haven't already. And I came across Blueface's post. And I see him dancing around with some pregnant women. And I'm not gonna lie, I made some judgmental comments aloud. And Musa had some humbling statements. And I wanted them, I'm like, you know what? I think we should go ahead and just hold that thought. Let's go ahead and record this real quick. So, hear what he had to say.
All I had to say about the situation was, y'all looking at a man that's young online right now in front of millions of people going through life, but he have millions of dollars. So if you were young during that time, you had millions of dollars, what would you do? You know, does he have the right guidance? We don't know. You know, he might, but we do see that, you know, from what we see, and the only thing we got is observation, and all we can just do is look at what we see and look at ourselves as well. He's just going through life having fun, and yeah, we're looking in, so we don't know what this man really going through. Like right now, he could be actually having a cry for help, or this should just be a stunt, you know. But we gotta give people grace, for real. And I saw, you know, the big sister Erykah Badu say something about it, but it's like, hey, sometimes as OGs, you gotta go ahead and pull these youngins' coattails and be like, hey, slow down, you know, shit's going on, but you're doing a little too much. So slow down. You know, don't show everybody everything, but if you're doing this just to stunt and get some views and get some money and get some clicks, then hell, we can't be mad at this person trying to get their money. So that's all I'm saying. It's entertainment, people.
I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I think it's for clicking views and entertainment. Reason being, the whole 6ix9ine thing. Like, I just think that's what it's for, with them being entertainers and rappers and things of that nature, to get the clicks and views, for you to go to their pages, listen to their music, go to their YouTube, things of that nature. If I can get the same support without the gimmicks, I'll definitely appreciate it. I'm just keeping it straight up and down with you all. I don't got time for the gimmicks and stuff. Just support your girl. I definitely appreciate it. I'm usually not the one to pick sides, because I like to get, there's 3 sides to a story. One person's side, the other person's side, and the truth. But I'm not gonna lie to you, with this situation, I'm being biased. I'm just going off of strictly girl power. And with that being said, I'm Team Rock, because it's a vibe all the time. You heard? This week's business tip is about providing exceptional customer service. I'm a big advocate for great customer service. And I looked up the definition. Let's see what Google say about customer service. The assistance and advice provided by a company to those who buy or use its products or services. And if you want, I feel like if you want people to spend money with you, be nice to them. help them out, answer their questions.
You know, the reason customer service is the number one seller in selling anything. So if you have bad customer service, you have, after a while, people will spread the rumor of how bad your customer service is, and they'll stop doing business with you. So I always have good customer service. You know what I'm saying? Do the thing that I say all the time. Shake your hand, make a friend. You dig? And when you do that, you know, more people will gravitate towards you rather than run away from you when they see you.
We are bringing a new segment to you all. This week's podcast is sponsored by The House of Doves. The House of Doves is a boutique by my cousin Takia Jones Redmond. You can check out The House of Doves at The House of Doves on Instagram, or you can visit the website at thehouseofdoves.com. Details will also be in the show notes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special impromptu guest in the building from the 407, the face of Hyundai, comedian, owner of a clothing brand, Mr. Victor White.
Savvy Geekz, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the invite.
Amen. Thank you for coming. And I know it was very impromptu, so appreciate it. And I know that you're busy, so we're gonna try to make this as fast as possible, as cool as possible, because we some cool cats, you did. So first of all, we know that you got this clothing brand that's shocking the world, you did.
Yeah.
And definitely go good with a couple of these Jordans I got. So
Right.
I need to definitely go ahead and order some when this is over. But yeah, tell them about your clothing brand. Tell them about it a little bit. You know, give them some insight and some thoughts on clothing brand. And I know I'm putting you on the spot, but how hard it was for you to even start it.
Ooh, all right. So my clothing brand is Inspired Greatness. So the reason why I came up with that name is because some of us has certain type of lifestyle where we don't really know how to tap into a greater source within ourselves to be a greater version of ourselves.
Come on.
So me coming from a rough background and me molding myself to the individual that I am. I've inspired myself to be the greatest form of who I am, and then I feel like I want to give that amongst the world. So that's how I ended up generating Inspired Greatness. So that's that. Now, when it came down to actually doing it, I feel like me building myself up and having the understanding of having a strong sense of faith, belief in myself, to have the willpower to just know that, hey, regardless if I fail, regardless if I do the right thing, regardless if, things go left, continue to embrace the journey and, and continue to, thrive and put your best foot forward. So,
man, that's motivation.
Man,
right
and
there,
that's
boy.
when he told me about the brand and everything, I have so much merch. I got a beanie, I have a shirt, I have I love the brand because what he talked about and what it represents is what I was on, was what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be great. Every day I try to be a better person than I was yesterday. I want to be greatness. So and then Inspire Greatness is like, that brand is truly everything.
Yeah, it's the name, man. Inspired Greatness. That's something that
it's just fire within itself.
It roll off the tongue. You did.
And then when you see the designs that go with it, it makes it pop. Y'all check out Inspired Greatness. Like, that is the brand. Is where it's at.
Thank y'all. I appreciate the love. I truly appreciate the love.
Oh, that's love. It's all love around here, my brother. So shit. I know as well you do comedy. So, man, tell them about the comedy. Tell them about, the struggles and how you in love of it. You feel me? Because everything you're doing is of love.
Right.
Even though it might be hard, it's still love, and you still gonna go hard when you do it. So please, people, just because I'm saying hard, hey, get out that mindset of what hard is. Shit, living is hard.
Yeah. When it comes to comedy, it's always been an up and down journey. Now, since I was a kid, I've always been an entertainer. Always been like the funny one, just naturally. Like, I didn't have to try hard to be funny. It wasn't something I was, this is what I'm trying to be. It was something that was always in me. And I feel like I finally tapped into it. So it's just like now I'm just creating, a space for myself to really tap into my purpose and do what I'm here for.
Charge. Do you got some material out that we can hear and see? Like something that we can get the fans to look at and look into.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I got a joke I'm gonna share on the podcast.
All right.
On the
An
podcast.
Exclusive.
I ain't never shared none of my jokes live, but you know what I'm saying, for the podcast,
This is we beat Soulja Boy right now. Yeah.
Alright, let me find it. But yeah, man, it's
Facts, you being funny. I've been knowing Victor since I was in high school. Dude been funny his whole life. Like, never forget Steak and Shake.
Alright, y'all ready? Here we go. Live on set.
Blacks that many times, I feel like. All right, guys, we're going to keep it going. Everybody give it her very funny Victor White. How everybody doing tonight? The fuck? All right. Oh, man. It's been a while, man. I've been in and out of comedy. Getting back into the rhythm of things. We got any 30-year-old parents in the building tonight. Clap it up. We got two. Don't you find it the weirdest thing when you start getting old as a parent? You don't even realize it. Just the weirdest shit. Your knees start hurting, your elbows start hurting and shit. It never hit me as hard as one time I went in the house, right, from an event with my kids. I dropped my keys on the floor. So I'm like, oh fuck, I know I got knee problems. I know this shit is gonna hurt. How do I pick this shit up? And you're trying to find a way to pick the shit up, and I can't, right? So what do? As any other parent would do. They would call their fucking kids, right? So I called my baby girl. So I said, Aaliyah, can you come to the living room? She comes to the living room. She said, yes, Dad. And I said, hey, can you pick up my keys? She said, you're standing right there. Why you can't pick them up yourself? Bitch, I didn't ask you.
That's exclusive.
Man, you know what? That's crazy, cuz, boy. You never want to be that parent and be like, hey, go ahead and give me the remote control. Knowing you had a hard day, that remote control right there, you're like, hey, I don't want to be that one.
It's every parent struggle right there.
But sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
Shit. We getting old. Fuck that.
Right.
Excuse me.
So, Victor, I truly want to thank you for putting it on your schedule to stop by and be part of the podcast today. Safe travels back home. And is there anything else like you want to leave us with? Let us know how they can contact you, your social medias, all that good jazz.
All right, so, first and foremost, I want to say thank y'all again for the invite, having me, Savvy Geeks. I definitely appreciate the invite. It's all love, both ways. To contact me on Instagram, all social medias, Victor White 724. My number 407. Y'all can kiss my ass. I don't know if I was supposed to beep. Okay. I like your boy. Shout out to Shout out to Underdog ENT, and appreciate y'all for allowing me to come on.
Yo, we have Mr. Emanuel in the building, CEO, founder of CloudAfterDark.
All right. We got another special guest in the building. We got our brother, Mr. Emanuel, Mr. CloudAfterDark, you know what I mean, Mr. CEO, you dig? So, please, brother, give us some of this good knowledge that you have, and tell the people about yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Emanuel Burgess. I also go by Cadillac Burgess. My nickname because I got a thing for cars, right? And so I'm the CEO of CloudAfterDark. And so CloudAfterDark is a program where we help working adults, right, upscale at night and teach them the skills that they need to get into the cloud industry. And so that looks like getting your cert. We primarily push AWS on our students. In addition to that, we teach them the tools. And then after we teach them the tools, we teach them how the tools integrate with the cert. And in addition to that, we help them with the resume prep, online marketing, like marketing or selling yourself online, primarily LinkedIn, and then we also do mock interviews with them as well. And so we're like a one-stop shop. We have a very high success rate, and we just love doing it. Like, it's an extension of what I love to do, and I think my passion comes out in my work.
Awesome. Man, hey, that's big money. He telling you right now, what he telling you is big money. You better hit him up. You better figure out what's going on. Hey,
I'm curious
he
to
getting
know,
you in.
how many students do you have right now?
So we do boot camp. So we have multiple products. So one of our products is the boot camp. So right now we have like 8 students going through our boot camp, but then we also have hourly courses, right? And so what makes us unique is that all of our instructors are actually working in the industry, right? You go to some boot camps or some programs, they're just people showing you other people's videos, and they don't really know the content, but we do this day in and day out. And so not only do we help people with the boot camp, we also have hourly rates. So if you're stuck at work on a DevOps problem or a cloud engineering problem, you don't know how to solve it, right? You can pay an hourly rate. We can get you unstuck at work too.
Oh, wow.
And so
y'all have changed the game up with
That's
that
a
one.
game changer right there.
That changed the game
I know
on
a
that
lot of people that need help like that.
So how can they contact you again?
Yeah, you can go to www.cloudafterdark.com.
Since we had an additional guest this week, we're going to bless you with an additional business tip. Look up the movie Blue Hill Avenue if you never heard of it before. Take care of your community, and community will take care of you.
So for Cloud After Dark, community is everything. So when I first started my first cloud job, I didn't have a sense of community, so I had to learn everything on my own, which in turn made my job harder. Now, of course, I learned lessons from, being independent and learning it myself, but I feel like I would have had a lot more benefit if I had a community to rally around and bounce questions off of. And so with Cloud After Dark, we have a free Slack channel, and it's just a bunch of former students and current students and like-minded individuals that get together, and if they have questions, they can put it in the Slack channel and somebody will answer it. And it's really just to foster an environment of just inclusion and just learning from people who look like you. And so we started that as, just a way for students to kind of still be connected with us. And we offer it as a free service, and you don't really even have to be a member of Cloud After Dark to join the free Slack channel. It's just something that we offer for free that there is tremendous benefit in, and we're proud that we can offer that to our students.
That is awesome. That's awesome. So, for example, me, I'm not sure if I want to go cloud, AWS, Azure, or security. So if I jump on your Slack channel, one, am I able to jump on your Slack channel?
Yeah, so you can go to Cloud After Dark. If you sign up for a free account, it'll automatically trigger an email. That email will have a link to the free Slack channel, and you can just sign up that way.
Bet. And then I could just jump in the chat and just if I have some questions for further clarification.
100% free, absolutely.
Wow, that is awesome. That is great to know. That's really great to know. All right, so I got a question for you. Share your best success story of a student.
Yeah, so I have this student in New York who shall remain nameless, but he came here as an illegal immigrant. And so he was working under the table, and he actually got his citizenship, but he couldn't really find a high-paying job. So he was in New York, and he was doing debt collecting, right? And so he was getting paid less than $30,000 a year in New York. And so he came to the program, and within like 4 months, he got his first cloud job, which is paying him like right at $99,000. Okay. And then 8 months later, he got another cloud job, so he was doing 2 at the same time. And that one paid him $120, and then he got a third cloud job, and then he got a 4th cloud job.
Oh, he was running it up.
Right, so he was doing all 4, but you got to think, if you're making $30,000 and now you have this new skill, and you have that opportunity to make, multiple streams of income, why wouldn't you? Now, don't get me wrong, like multiple jobs is not for everybody, but some people decide, that's the way they want to go. Right. And I think as long as you're being productive and you're producing, and it doesn't go against, the rules at your company, I don't really see a problem with it.
Totally understand. I totally understand. Well, I want to thank you for coming by, stopping by the studio, and sharing this knowledge with us. I am honestly thinking maybe a Cloud After Dark student myself, to be real with you. Give me a few to get my coins together. But I shall be enrolling here soon because I'm trying to get in that 6-figure bag, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah, man.
Well, I appreciate y'all having me, man. Y'all are really moving the culture forward with this information, so I appreciate y'all for sure.
Heck yeah, we gotta get these people in shape. So we want to see our brothers and sisters and whomever go ahead and get to the next level. Stop thinking that you can't do it and do it, just like the shoe says. You dig?